recently, the Renault retail group in Switzerland, I put a link to their website below, got in touch with me and asked if I would like this new Renault Megane RS for 1 week. I, of course, said yes. I really missed driving hot hatches. And also something I want to show today is you don't need a supercar to have fun. You can, without a doubt, have nearly just as much fun in a hot hatch on the right road. So honestly, I was not feeling so confident about driving this car when they gave it to me. However, the last 2 days I've been driving it, I've already done around 600 kilometers in the car, and I've honestly been loving it. But that was on the motorway. I went down to Lugano to see a friend. Super nice motorway cruising, really comfortable. So I've come to the Susten pass to do a one-take video from the bottom of the Susten pass, heading up to the top, and give my feedback on the car. And of course, just hopefully have some fun on an amazing road in what seems to be a very cool and fast, small French hot hatch. Now, just to talk about a few things, first of all, that I like and don't like about the car before we head off, as this is kind of a review video. The interior, I'm liking the plus sides, the seats, the look and the feel of them. The steering wheel, however, a little bit confused on the steering wheel because on the top and the bottom of the wheel is the Alcantara and on the side is the normal leather. Now, I personally think it should be the other way around because in the middle is where I've got my hands the whole time. And on a day like today, super hot, driving a mountain pass, you do get sweaty hands. And this is where the Alcantara plays its part. Otherwise, there is this kind of fake carbon material here. Looking at it, it does look nice, but it is fake, and to touch, it's not the nicest. There's some red stitching along here, but overall it does look nice. Up in the top here, it is a lot of plastic, but it's at least not low quality plastic. Otherwise, the car's got loads of space and definitely works well as a daily driver. And what I'm going to find out now is hopefully it also works well as a hot hatch sports car on a mountain pass. Anyway, enough talking. Let's go and do one drive up from the bottom to the top of the Susten pass. What I'm definitely going to do is put the car into manual, and then I'm going to put it in sport, or actually I'm going to put it in race mode. I don't actually know what race mode does. I'm guessing it would allow a bit more slip than sport mode, but I like the sound of race today. Now, it is holiday season at the moment, which means very busy roads, but we will try and make best of the situation, and off we go. 280 PS, and something in particular I want to talk about with you all is this car has 4-wheel steering. So basically it's a very small and cheaper GT3, and you can instantly feel the 4-wheel steering. Honestly, around corners, this thing is an absolute weapon. It's incredible around corners. So what I've just actually noticed now, putting it into race mode, is you do get the digital rev counter, which does look very cool, I must say. One thing I would like to mention is that I'm not a big fan of is the position of these paddles. Now, don't get me wrong, they feel very nice. I'm impressed that they're not plastic. However, I don't understand the position of them. If somebody from Renault can please explain to me why they're so high. My hands, or I think most people's hands, when driving, especially on a mountain pass, your hands are very central, and I've already been missing the paddles a few times. Bit of wheel spin, nice sound on the gear change. Put the window up. Oh, going into the tunnel, put the window back down. Let's have a listen at this small French hot hatch. Around corners, this thing is a machine. I've just this second realized something which I never thought I would say, and And that is, I'm smiling and laughing in a French car. I really did not expect this. But of course, it's the road as well, not just the car. As I've always said, cars are great, but you need to take them on the right road. I just had to get out really quickly because it just looks incredible up here. And how cool does this Megane look sitting here at the moment on this road? And again, I'm loving this color. I always like to get out at this point around here, especially with the sun setting, and yeah, just kind of take it all in without sounding too emotional. But the mountains are quite an emotional place. Quickly run over the road because there's always lots of fast things coming around here. Check out this view. Oh, look at this, fellow Renault friends. It's the Renault gang. Megane RS. Megane. Another Megane RS. Back to the view. Just check this out. I mean, how beautiful does it look with the sun coming through the clouds? You've got the road going all the way down the mountain. Run back over the road. I think now time to head back in the car, continue up the pass, meeting each other. This is about the 6th one that I've seen up here today. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. All these Peugeot 205s. Since I've been here, they have been non-stop driving up here, beeping their horn. It is a French car day today, so let's jump back inside and carry on with the drive. Let's go for it. Gear change, 3rd. It's not giving way at all, this car. It's not giving out the best sound I've ever heard by any means, but it is a nice sound, and I'm sure with an aftermarket exhaust on the car it would sound relatively cool. A little bit of understeer there. Okay, what I've just noticed is probably something quite important. Whilst in race mode, there is a sign down here actually saying ESC off, so that's what race mode does. But because I'm on a very high mountain pass and I really don't feel like sliding off, however, driving up there with ESC off, this car felt completely stable. But nonetheless, I'm going to put it into sport mode, and that puts ESC back on. Is it worth 48,000 Swiss francs? Well, I'm not sure yet, but it seems to be very good. Come on, little Peugeot, make room for the new car. Overtaking isn't a problem. Like I said, it is 280 PS, but I do feel that it's missing a little bit of power. But I'm sure that would be no problem whatsoever tuning it. Quite a bit of turbo lag, I must say, but like I said, tuning it, I'm sure you could get another 50 PS on this without too much of a problem or too much money. Flying around these corners. This is crazy. I can't believe this. So much fun. Just the paddles are annoying me. Like I said, I keep nearly missing changing gear. This road is just epic. So smooth. Highly recommend you coming here. I've just pushed this RS mode button, and this is something that I've not seen, and it's brought up a whole display of very manly information. I can see at any point in time how much power I'm putting out, torque, how the gearbox is, the temperature. This is exciting stuff. Let's see how many newton meters of torque I do coming out this corner. 300, over 300. Putting it back into race mode, I just want to check. I think it beeps when you should change gear. Yep. That's pretty cool. Letting me know when I should change gear, that I don't have to look down at the revs. Super cool. I want to finish off today's video by saying, apart from just loving the car, I hope this has helped you decide if you would like to buy one or not, if you were interested in getting one of these. And that is that having smaller amount of power, like 280 PS, really makes for a lot of fun. Because if I was in a GT3 now, I couldn't
be going flat, because in a few seconds you're going way over the speed limit. And don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean I'm not going to come back here in a GT3, because I will. But the point is, you can have just so much fun in these, and often I like having less power on today's roads in Switzerland with today's speed limits. This just makes for so much fun. What I'm going to do now, park up on top of the Susten pass, take in some of these beautiful views, wait for the sun to go down. Hope you've all enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you like this more of a one-take style video. Yeah, if you have any more questions about the car, please feel free to ask, and I shall see you all again very soon.